Prunella Scales, remembering the life and career of a comedy icon. London. The world of British comedy and theatre is mourning the loss of the esteemed actress Prunella Scales, CBE, who died peacefully at home in London on Monday, October 27, 2025, at the age of 93. Best known globally for her indelible portrayal of the acid-tongued hotel proprietor Sybil Fawlty in the classic sitcom Fawlty Towers, Scales's remarkable career spanned nearly 7 decades, covering a vast array of roles on stage, screen, and radio. The early life and training of a character actress born Prunella Margaret Rumney Illingworth in Surrey on June 22, 1932, Scales was the daughter of a cotton salesman and an actress, and her path into the arts was set early. She trained at the prestigious Old Vic Theatre School in Bristol, a rigorous classical training that instilled in her a lifelong passion for the spoken word and the craft of acting. Her professional career began in 1951, initially as an assistant stage manager at the Bristol Old Vic. Her versatility quickly became apparent, landing her early film roles in Pride and Prejudice, 1952, and Hobson's Choice, 1954. A major break came with the popular early 1960s BBC sitcom Marriage Lines, where she starred opposite Richard Briers, cementing her place in television comedy. A role that defined a generation. Sybil Fawlty in 1975, Prunella Scales stepped into the role for which she will be most fondly remembered. Sybil Fawlty, the formidable, golfing puff-adder, wife of John Cleese's manic Basil Fawlty. Fawlty Towers only ran for 2 short series, 12 episodes in total, but it secured a legacy as one of the greatest British sitcoms ever made. Scales's genius as Sybil lay in creating a character that was both a nagging caricature and a genuinely effective manager. With her towering blonde beehive, wide belts, and her signature braying laugh, which Basil famously likened to someone machine-gunning a seal, Sybil was the unflappable eye of the storm, often seen gossiping on the telephone while the hotel around her descended into chaos. Royal portrayals and a diverse career. While Sybil brought her worldwide fame, Scales consistently demonstrated a formidable range well beyond comedy. Her notable dramatic roles included Queen Elizabeth II in Alan Bennett's 1991 BBC drama, A Question of Attribution, a role that earned her a BAFTA nomination and was praised for its uncanny conviction. Miss Elizabeth Mapp, in the 1980s television adaptation of E.F. Benson's novels Mapp and Lucia, playing the spiteful, snobbish lead with a hilarious edge. Mistress Page, for the BBC television Shakespeare production of The Merry Wives of Windsor, 1982. She was also a celebrated stage actress, twice nominated for a Laurence Olivier Award, and appeared in films such as the Oscar-winning Howard's End, 1992. A partnership in life and art. Scales's personal life was famously intertwined with her professional one. She was married to fellow actor Timothy West for 61 years, from 1963 until his death in November 2024. The couple became one of the most beloved and enduring partnerships in British show business, sharing a passion for theatre and raising a family that included actor and director Samuel West. Raising awareness. The final chapter in the later years of their life together, Scales and West endeared themselves to a new generation of viewers through the heartwarming documentary series, Great Canal Journeys, 2014-2019. The show, which followed the couple traveling Britain and the world's waterways on a narrowboat, was particularly poignant as it openly documented Scales's struggle with vascular dementia, a condition she was diagnosed with in 2013. Their honest depiction of living with the disease was widely praised for raising awareness and destigmatizing the illness. In a statement, her sons Samuel and Joseph West said, "Our darling mother Prunella Scales died peacefully at home in London yesterday. She was 93. She was watching Fawlty Towers the day before she died." Prunella Scales is survived by her 2 sons, a stepdaughter, 7 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Her legacy as a comedic genius and an actress of profound ability will will be long remembered. Tributes pour in from co-stars and industry leaders. Following the news of Prunella Scales's death, former colleagues and industry figures were quick to offer their condolences and share memories of working with the iconic actress. The most notable tribute came from her Fawlty Towers co-star and series co-creator, John Cleese, who played her hapless on-screen husband, Basil Fawlty. "I was so saddened to hear of Prue's passing. We were an unlikely on-screen couple, but she was a simply brilliant partner," Cleese stated. The genius of Sybil was that she was the calm eye of Basil's hurricane. Prue's skill made those 12 episodes timeless. "I shall miss her terribly, and I am grateful for all the laughter she gave us." John Petrie, director of comedy at the BBC, also paid tribute. "All of us at BBC Comedy are so sorry to hear of Prunella Scales' passing. She was a national treasure whose brilliance as Sybil Fawlty lit up screens and still makes us laugh today. We send our love and condolences to her family and friends." Corrine Mills, interim chief executive officer for the Alzheimer's Society, commented on Scales's later life, highlighting her role in raising awareness. "We are deeply saddened by the news that Prunella Scales, a true British icon, has died. Prunella was an inspiration not just for her achievements on screen, but because she spoke so openly about living with dementia, shining an important light on the UK's biggest killer. We are profoundly grateful for the awareness she helped to raise and send our heartfelt condolences to her loved ones." The family's touching statement that Prunella was watching Fawlty Towers the day before she died served as a final, poignant note on her profound connection to the role that brought her global fame.